Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Emily and I absolutely love makeup. I've wanted to start a channel for the longest time and I finally did it. I'm very nervous to upload my video, but whatever, we'll see how it goes. I did a tutorial looking on this look. It's just pink eyeshadow, a little bit smoky. Pretty much wear it every day. And yeah, let me know what you think. So the first thing I will be using is the Hangover RX Primer by Too Faced. It's hydrating, it's really great considering my skin has been super dry due to the new weather that I'm living in. After that, I just applied some of the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer onto the top of my eyelids to prep them for my eyeshadow. I do this so that it doesn't get all flaky and that it covers all the veins on my eyes. Next, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette in the shade Tempera. I just put this all over my lid, all the way up to my eyebrow, right down to my crease, everything, just to give it a little bit of a base to begin with, just so that it sets all of the concealer. Then I went back to the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer and I put that all over my face. I was getting a little insecure about the way my skin was looking, so I just decided to skip along to my face and I will go back to the eyes afterwards. Then I went in with the flat foundation brush by Ollie and Olivia. It's just a brush from Winners, just to blend all of that concealer all over my face, just to give it a little bit more coverage than if I were to use a beauty blender. I find if you use circular motions, it lessens the streaks from the concealer and the bristles from the brush. Next, I'm using the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation in the shade 04 Creamy Natural. I like to concentrate this powder around my eyes and my nose and my chin, especially that's where my skin gets very oily. And then I took a big fluffy brush and just blended it around my face so that I could put my bronzer and my blush on more evenly. For my bronzer, I am using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Light Bronze to just give my cheeks a little bit of definition, especially because I am so pale. This bronzer is great, it blends out so evenly, and you can put it all over your face without looking cakey. Next, I'm going in with the shade Love Letter by Anastasia on the Modern Renaissance palette. I took a small little fluffy brush that came in the palette and I just concentrated this on the corner of my eyes. I like to give this area a little bit more of the pigment just to give it a little bit more definition, and then slowly I blend it into my crease and a little bit further up. I realized I wanted a little bit more of the color onto the corner of my eye, so I went back into the shade Love Letter and just packed a little bit more on and slowly blended it out to the center of my eyelids. Then I took the Sephora Flawless Airbrush Foundation Brush with a little bit of powder and I just put that against the corner of my eyes just to give a little bit more definition and clean it up a little bit. Dipping back into the Modern Renaissance palette, I took a flat brush and I took the shade Tempera and I put that all over my eyelids just to give it a little bit more of a cut crease look, even though this is not a cut crease. I just wanted to add a little bit of lightness in the center of my eyes instead of just having the pink. After this, I went in with a clean, fluffy eyeshadow brush just to buff out all the hard edges right near my eyebrow, just to give it a little bit more of a smooth look. Then I went back in with the shade Tempera on a flat eyeshadow brush just to highlight the brow bone. For my eyebrows, I like to use an eyeshadow from the Smashbox Full Exposure palette. It is the second brown from the bottom on the right hand side. Unfortunately, it does not have any names, but I just start with a little angled brush and I start with smooth little flecks of the wrist into the corner of my eyes and just slowly work my way out. I like to start at the bottom to give it a little bit of definition and know where I'm going to go. I wanted my eyebrows to look a little bit natural, so I didn't want to outline both the top and the bottom. After I was finished, I just filled in the rest of my eyebrow following the natural hairline just to give it a little bit more of the natural look. When I was about 12, I plucked all of the hairs at the start of my eyebrow because I thought that's how you did it, and they never grew back. So now I just always have to fill it in a little bit to make that look a little bit more normal. To make sure my hair stood in place, I took the Essence Make Me Brow and I just put a little bit of this eyebrow gel all over my eyebrow hairs just to keep them where I wanted them to be for the rest of the day. Then I jumped back to the face and I put on the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Party, just a little bit on my cheeks, just to add a little bit of color. For my highlight, I went in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Gleam in the shade Crushed Pearl. It is a soft pink and it is perfect for people with lighter skin tones. It really just brightens up the area and makes a super glowy look. Next, I'm just curling my eyelashes to prep them for the mascara. For my mascara, I am going in with the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Mascara in the shade Black. I'm just coating all my top lashes just to prep them before my falsies. The lashes I'm going to use today are the Ardell Demi Wispies. I love these lashes because you can put them with a super dramatic look or a super natural look, and either way they look awesome. Then I just lined my waterline with a black kohl pencil from Maybelline just to darken up the area and create a more smoky look. Then I went in with the shade Love Letter again on a little pencil brush just to smoke out the area on my lower lash line and have everything blend together. Then I just coated my lower lashes in the same mascara just to give them a little bit of depth. Once again, I'm jumping back and forth and I use the shade Crushed Pearl to highlight my cupid's bow. My friends were making noise in the hall and I couldn't help but laugh. For my lips, I used the Tarte Tardiest Lip Paint in the shade Birthday Suit. I thought it really looked good with the eyes and it was a super neutral pink. Thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate the support. I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you next time.